day that the Lord has made. I think as Christians will rejoice and be glad in it. I think we know the purpose of us being here today. In moreover that we are going to be doing to the community of Johannesburg. The most important thing is to feed the spirit. That is why we are evangelizing at the same time. Central mission. Thank you very much. Perhaps you are starting this officially. Superintendent Second Steward ya Mohai, committee tsotlhe tsa mekgatlho ya Mohai bo mme le bontate, executive ya rona ya district ya bomme, executive yo mama ya district, executive ya madodana ya rona ya district, executive ya district ke bona bontate president ba rona ba teng. We are very humble to see them this morning. Siyababona president bakhona sithubile kakhulu. Ra le leboga bontate siyanibulela go ba le rona this morning banathi kuselinje gagolo ke tsamale partner ya me CCS ya bomme member breakfast yaba ke na le partner ka breakfast endibole kweyo yama ya ke mo tsetsa ntate breakfast ha nyane ba samile zo breakfast untshipeta face ya ke ya right without wasting of any time bahayitso amgoba ke simoshi ixesha retona le official opening mona sizavula ke ngokusesikweni refa tota go superintendent wa secretary Paul Bereng sinekeke inhlonipho kuntsumpa yekhaya kuba utorulela officially rememe modimo tshebeletsong ena asivulele ngokusesikweni lenkonzo morago ga mo re tlokopa second steward ya rona e ramogele tate Buntu Nsepe emva koba umtsumpa sizawucela usoseke ndiphazanyiswa nje ligama alright uba umteko hayi wena hayi Buntu asimeni alright we'll be outlining the program othi mase sokala uzenza kanjani siqwalasele ke inkqubo yethu basiza kwenza njani ke emva I think is clear for us all. Thank you so much.
And just before I read it, let me just say to you that when you read a passage, it's actually always important to have a look at where the writer puts the passage. And in chapter 25, Jesus tells 3 stories. The stories of the 10 virgins, 5 wise and 5 foolish. It's a story about judgment. What kind of decisions and preparations do you make about your life? The next is about the talents. How do you use what God has given you? And then this story, also about judgment and justice. Matthew 25 verse 31. When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, he'll sit on his throne in heavenly glory. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he'll separate the people one from another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He'll put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you fed me. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, in clothes and clothed you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you? The king will reply, I tell you the truth. Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers or sisters of mine, you did it for me. Then he will say to those on his left, Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison and you did not look after me. They also will answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry, or thirsty, or a stranger, or needing clothes, or sick or in prison, and did not help you? He will reply, I tell you the truth, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do it for me. Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. This is the word of the Lord. For a few reasons. It's a passage about justice. It's really about the work of the DDSR and the work of the CCS. You understand that? If you want to know what are we supposed to be doing, here's some of the agenda. You with me? So let me just go very quickly through some of this stuff. And I want to tell you, I stand before you with a bad memory. I've been doing some work in Zamdela. And I spoke to the superintendent of Sasolburg. And I asked him please to organize for me to meet some of the management of Sasol. And he came back to me and said to me, they don't want to meet with you because they think you want to make trouble. So they will see. But I've been working, I don't know whether you know that on the 1st of October 1987, 77 people were killed in Zamdela. Some of them were shot in their beds. And when the people of Zamdela saw that I was involved in Marikana, they phoned me and they asked me if I would come there. And that's why I've gone there. Now, I've been working also with the Reverend Dipoko Majwe. And I've spoken to the Premier. And I had to go down again yesterday. The Premier said to me, will you check up on what happened in 1960 for me? And I thought,